Woke up this morning, coffee's gone cold. Mirror reflects a face grown old. Years have slipped by like dust in the wind. Wonder where I'll be when the memories end. High school bleachers and Friday night lights, prom dates and fireflies, long summer nights. Dreams were as big as the open sky. Now they're just shadows of days gone by. Cause life rode on like a runaway train, left me standing in the pouring rain. Missed my chances, they flew on by, left holding pieces of a long goodbye. Cause used to have a truck that shined like new. Drove it down roads with a youthful view. Now it sits there, rusted still, testament to a heart that's lost its will. Friends are scattered to the four winds. Some found love, some found sins. Me, I just watch seasons change, trapped in a life where nothing rearranged. Cause life rode on like a runaway train, left me standing in the pouring rain. Missed my chances, they flew on by, left holding pieces of a long goodbye. Cause life rode on like a runaway train, left me standing in the pouring rain. Missed my chances, they flew on by, left holding pieces of a long goodbye. Left holding pieces of a long goodbye. Used to have a truck that shined like new. Drove it down roads with a youthful view. Now it sits there, rusted and still, testament to a heart that's lost its will.
Hello Texas, hello Canuck, how are you guys doing? Oh no, historians at driver's ed. We're gonna have a crazy historian on the road soon. Buddy, watch out. How is it going, historian? That sounds good, historian. Hello, hello, Coyote. How's it going? Okay. This is how I loaded the game. It was straight, and now it's turned. I noticed that with... Oh, I'm gonna get distracted right away. I had a frog in my throat. I was eating something and then, it went down the wrong tube, and now I'm coughing and I have a cough drop because, yeah, I'll get over it. Oh, this didn't move too much. It did earlier. I know certain things keep moving. Oh, that moved again. That was over the silo. So Casper's on the farm somewhere. It keeps moving stuff. I honestly don't know why things are moving, but they are. So most out of the contract. I think we're on the second line here. Been doing a couple things to get ready for this. Winter was kind of messed up. I don't know if it was precision farming that messed up this map for winter or something else, but we had to switch game files, move things over, but we're now in spring, but winter was really crazy. Yeah, I'm good besides my throat, Texas. I'll get over that. But how are you doing? That's what I try to do, or what I get for trying to do things right before streaming. So you can see the difference here between shallow and deep cultivation over the tram lines. That is an issue right now with precision farming. We rented or borrowed this equipment, so this one thankfully does deep cultivation, but not all of them do. Some will let you toggle it, what your work mode is. This one doesn't. Well, that's something to keep in mind. Oh, this is a tight turnaround for just this little bit, but I bet we have to do it to finish the contract and then go around the field, around. So I did a couple other cultivation. I did a fertilization. Just look at farming here. Precision farming score. We're gonna go to the next month here pretty soon and be able to plant our own fields. Looks like quite a bit is good to go. There's some fields that are ready to harvest. I think those are mainly grass, but there's a couple that are still, like, wheat shouldn't be ready, lentils shouldn't be ready. I don't quite understand. Wrong one. Alright, so this month, grass, lavender, oilseed radish, poplar are the only things you should be able to harvest. But yet, I have, like I say, lentils and oat, or wheat, last month of oat. There's different ones that are still showing up, and I'm like, the wrong months to be harvested. I don't know what's going on here.
Saturday morning, sun rising high. Truck on the gravel, not a cloud in the sky. Coffee in hand, boots on my feet. Gonna chase that freedom, feeling sweet. Down the old dirt road, nothing inside, just the open field.
I told Juan I would stream on Gnadenthal this week, and I almost got caught up with doing enough Elma that I forgot, but I'm like, I can do that today. I'm supposed to be helping with this map. I'm going to be streaming on it. People are welcome to join. It's really interesting to watch what the tram lines do. And so I've been able to finish every contract so far. Besides on Elma, I had that weird one where we were supposed to spray weeds on a withered field, and that one didn't work. But everything else has been working so far. I don't know if it's just luck or if I'm going to come across some more problems. I'm really curious when we have to fertilize. We don't have to lime, thankfully, because that's bugged up right now. Apparently, but I'm hoping when we fertilize our own fields that they're not bugged up. We'll have to wait and see. 93% done with this contract. See what we can do. Hey Rex! Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. There's a little roar there and liking. Doing pretty good. Got a little bit of a tickle in my throat, but I think it's either allergies or something else. But how are you doing? Having a good day? Hopefully work wasn't too crazy. I have been watching Iron Thunder's Discord. He is fixing a few bugs. Looks like he'll have another update coming out for this eventually. I'll be jumping back and forth between. That's all good. I usually do the same. Yeah, day's better now that you're home. Yeah. They call it work for a reason, right? Thankfully it's better now. Well, the cloud shadows just move too quickly in this game. I go to the other end of the field, but I keep the cultivator down as I get annoyed at the tire marks that are left on the field. I know it has its bugs. I've been lucky so far to only have one contract that was bugged up. So far the rest of them have been finishing, but I've been so careful about which ones I'm taking, what equipment I'm taking. We'll see how this goes, because we have to plant our own fields and fertilize it. I think they're limed already, thankfully, because I know that's bugged up. I hope they update precision farming really soon. Is this to the point where I'm like, you have to be too careful? Are you using it on your maps at all? I deactivated it on my Elma map. But since this is a shared map with Juan, he has it activated, so I'm going to leave it that way. Oh, I accidentally cultivated this field over here. So we're going to finish this contract, probably slip to the next day. And then we'll go from there. You don't think you're going to download precision farming? Yeah, fair enough, right? Okay. I won't be able to finish this map. This contract. We're almost to the end here. It's only going to be 93%. Yep, so there we go. This one is one that won't finish. Yep. So Juan said in that case, what I do is I just write down the money, and then we will add it later. Oh, I need to subtract the equipment cost. Sounds good, Rex. Oh, we don't want to subtract equipment cost, but it's going to ding me for that one. So we want to do that. And then I don't think I can do it without somebody else in game. So I have to transfer from one bank to the other. So yeah, this one failed. Which sucks. So then, yeah, it dings me for that. We're not doing cultivation until I can figure out that more often. And then we will go from there, because I'm kind of curious. Well, other contracts will not work. But thankfully we don't have to worry about contracts, because we're gonna go work on our own fields. I know somebody had a video, I don't know who. Maybe somebody in chat knows, but somebody told you what cultivators do deep cultivation. I would love to know. Keep looking here in case there's something good. I would love to know which ones do it. This one says it's shallow. That says shallow. Some of them tell you shallow, but none of them tell you which ones do deep cultivation. So that is the problem with that one. Okay, so I was gonna look at the cost of wheat. I missed selling it in December, but it's good enough, I think, to sell it at the animal dealer right now. Which is not this one. This one's Lumengard Exports, I think it's called. And the animal dealer one is right here with the other silos there. Oh, I did find 2 collectibles I wanted to collect with you guys. I only remember what one of them is right now, but we'll get there. Yeah, just barely over 10 grand for that. It's not bad at all. So we only have a little bit of spelt, and that's it. I'll pay back some loan, but then we have to buy fertilizer maybe. So I might have to just borrow it again, but... Oh, not borrow, repay. Other way, other direction. Hey, look, we have it under 300,000. Golly. Okay, let's go find a collectible, that'll make me feel better. Trying to remember where it was. It was at the shop somewhere. Oh, I remember it now. I don't remember how many more I have to find. Just park over here. There's nobody else in game to worry about being on the road. Where was it? There we go. Down there. Oh, 6 to go. Make a note of that. I was like, I don't remember. So I know where 1 more is, so then I still have 5 more after this. The last 5 are going to be the hardest to find. Next one's on a house, so I have to try to do that with the front loader, but I don't know if I can do it by myself. Might be a little tricky. Let's see if we can do that. I should gotta remember what house it was on. And it was down the dead end road to... Oh, where is the dead end road? Is there a dead end road? Okay, yeah, down by our main farm there. I think it was down that way. was gonna collect them off stream, but I'm like, no, I'll just wait till we're streaming. It's more fun. What's our field there? And it looks half done? What is going on with our field there? Oh, maybe that's where one extended it, maybe. Maybe that's why he's like that. I don't recall, really. Okay, do I need this for seeding, or do I need the bigger tractor? Or is this the bigger one? I don't remember. Let's just skip through. I'll find it eventually. These are all our tractors. There we go. This needs 240. Everybody's gonna do flax, which we're gonna do mustard. Is that one. And rye is that one. Okay. So 240 horsepower. Which means I can do that. Okay. Hey, Dirty Road. How's it going? Oh wait, does that cedar do direct, or do we have to cultivate first? It's yellow thing. Okay, direct seeding, which is awesome for precision farming. Our score would be up higher because of it. I think precision farming wants us to do the fertilization at the same time as seeding or after? I can't remember. Oh, you're dealing with a headache. That's no fun. Hopefully it goes away soon for ya. I'm doing pretty good. Dealing with a sore throat, but I think it's allergies or eating too fast and something went down the wrong tube and had a coughing fit. One or the other, or both. Okay, let's just pause here for a moment. Go to settings, help, precision farming, and the score. So maximum score can only reach if you use manure and the crop sensor. Don't over fertilize it. Okay, there's another section here for that. Okay. Okay, mineral and liquid. Just automatically if the crop is already planted. This should be done within the first stage after sowing the crop. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to go the other way for a small field behind us first. Oh no, we have to fill it first. Oh boy. We don't have a fill station here, so we have to go to the shop. Buy it there. So we're gonna do a small field of rye. And then our bigger fields will be flax and mustard. I look at the prices, you can make a lot of money from flax and mustard, but not so much from rye. Hey, welcome back, Rex. So that cultivation contract I had did not finish. These are the tram lines. So I lost money on that one. I'll shoot it back in after, because I can't do it with it being on the server right now. 8 watching and 7 likes. Woohoo! Appreciate that, everybody. Should go find the other collectible just in case I need the money. Open cover. No, unfold it to open it. Oh, I guess. They are. Like, the idea of them are pretty cool. And, like, you can turn off tram lines for your own fields, right? But I can't click on a field I don't own and turn them off. And that's what makes it a pain in the butt. Some here. Oh, maybe you have to be on precision farming to do it. Yeah, tram lines. But I can't click on a field I don't own and turn the tram lines on or off, which is a downfall. Okay, I have to refill this by getting close enough to that trigger. Oop, oop. I need seeds as well, so we might as well do that. It looks funky, but I can't get close to you. Okay, how do I fill? This is hard. I need to get close enough to refill that. And the rest of this solid fertilizer, please. Yeah. I'll reactivate it on my Elo map once it's not bugged up as much. Maybe I had to do that. Maybe I have to turn around to be closer. This is not gonna end well. Go ahead and turn around here. See if I have better luck over here in the other direction. Oh yeah. To do that. Yeah, well, I'm trying to unfold it. You want to fill it, but you won't. Okay, is there a trick to this? It's where I bought and filled solid fertilizer last time. I tried this trigger point over here and that one didn't work last time, but let's see if it works this time. Nope, the cover's not opening. I have to do it manually. I guess I can buy a pallet from the store, but it's cheaper from this way. Okay, buggy bug. Let's just go ahead and do it this way. No, we're better off just doing it this way. Consumables. Let's just buy one of these for now. Try to figure it out later why I can't get that trigger. Don't know if I can hold one more, but we can try. We have 3 fields to do. I'm sure we're gonna use all of it. Yeah, 99%. I mean, can't complain about that. Hold that up. We'll do the small field first. Rye. I was gonna show you guys that. I don't know if I already did. Prices. So rye is like maybe 500 bucks. If we go, it's in alphabetical order, but I'm never gonna figure this out. Mustard, you can get about 870. Flax gives you over 1,000. I don't know. Alfalfa isn't much. Buckwheat's not much. Clover's not much. Lavender is actually not much. Lentils is pretty good actually for lentils. Millet. What's a poppy? Poppy's not bad. No, welcome back. Okay, ready? Yeah. So really, I mean, poppy's really good. Mustard's really good. Lentils is good. And flax. Yeah. So some of the new ones are really good money. Maybe a little bit too good of money? I don't know. I'll take advantage of it right now. I had talked to Juan, and those were the three things he wanted to plant. It was mustard, flax, and rye. So let's run and do here. At least I know where one more collectible is, if any of the money, without going to debt more. Hey, Mr. Maddie, how's it going? Welcome in. Showing just as we're getting ready to plant the new fields here with some new crops. Oh, is that lavender or flax? That's a really purplish, bluish field over there. Having a squirrel moment. Let's go look it up. Purple. What is the purple one? Lavender? No, flax. That's a big field of flax. And that is a big field of red beets. We're not touching those. This is a very small field, but what we're gonna do. I don't know if Juan turned off tram lines or not for this. Alright, I should go the opposite direction first. Right. I kinda can't. I run into the trees if I do it that way. Because there's some big fields on here. These, no, that's not parsnips. That's gonna be a lot of work too. Sugar beets? Oh boy. Red beets, there's some carrots in there. Well, the spelt is messed up right now. Yeah, there's a couple of them I'm not gonna touch. Sounds good, Rex. Thanks for joining in for a bit. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. I wanted to do this at the end, the head row. There's no way around it. These trees are in the way. This is tricky. Yeah. not gonna be easy to do it that end of the field with those trees. This one I'll save the road to last if I can. Try to do it that way. Don't know if I need to, but we'll try.
Fields stretch wide, ain't no place to hide. Lonely days, plowing sweat under sunfire. Tired hands, rough skin, lost in the routine. Just me and the crops and the blue-eyed sky.
Oh, there's gonna be a little bit there that's not seeded. See if we can do that.
Heartbeats like it's real inside. Thinking how you'd stand by through the night. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Ragged straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold.
This should be really nice. Small field, but I'm trying new crops. I did look up that we will have the proper header and harvester to do this in the fall to harvest them again. So that's important. Don't want to get too excited and plant something that we don't have a way to harvest. I wonder if those trees are on our property or not. They should need to be moved over a little bit. There's a little bit of extra room on that side with the dairy. The trees can be moved over. Really, trees, really. Don't know if I got that little bit there, probably not. I'll have to get on the way back, it seems easier that way. And the cedar is pretty small when it comes to how long it's going to take to do the bigger fields, but we'll get there once we don't have as much debt to buy a bigger one. And just having the debt underneath 300 grand is pretty big for me right now. Probably won't stay there. As soon as Juan sees that, he's gonna be like, oh, we're buying something else. Do we want to do here? A little bit of a... I really hate leaving tire marks in the field, but there's not another easy way for me to go about this. Like I have to kind of go around. Not gonna be able to do it. The trees just need to be moved. I don't know why there's empty space here. Trees be gone. I'll be talking to Juan about that. If they're on our property. Let's take a look. I don't know if I can zoom in enough to see that. Okay. Oh no, they're not on our property. Well, that's a bummer. Well, maybe we'll just magically be contracted. Yeah, that requires that mod to do it. And we don't have that installed for the server. So I don't think it's cross-platform friendly. Another thing I realized, because I use that mod on Elma, is that every time it gets updated, those trees are back. And that has also been a pain, so I'm almost ready to just get a chainsaw on Elma. It'd be easier just to get a chainsaw for those ones and get rid of them magically. Two flags, so pretty flags by a farm here in that big field. Grass, peas, alfalfa, clover, flax. Must be a big field of flax, but that is where the money is. This will take a little bit to do this field, but not too bad. I mean, probably the biggest I went on to go with is cedar on this field. Probably do something like that, but yeah, it's not activated on this one either, but it's something I could do off stream. Just quickly upload a mod, go into the server, and then take care of the trees, and then deactivate it again. It's just a little bit extra work when it's on G-Portal because you have to upload the mod. But yeah, those trees are a pain in the butt there. Bill asking Thunder if he can move them over. If he's gonna do an update on the map. But maybe that would mess up and need a new game save for people though. We don't want to do that. I'll drop him a note after the stream and see. I'm really excited about doing flax. Mustard. Brian wasn't too excited about, but it's the price of it. That's why I went on the smallest field. I would have done something like poppy or something, but that's just because I like the color. More color in this map, the better. Yep, it is pretty small already. Leave the trees alone. Okay, you work the field and then you'll be saying, nah, the trees need to move just a little bit. You can leave them there, they just need to be moved a little. Just a slight nudge in the other direction. There's plenty of room. Well, once we make a compromise that your trees move a little bit farther that way. I don't know if you saw, it is a pain in the butt to work with the cedar over there. We don't have access to this land, but this is our land. How would you know if I asked them to do like 1 centimeter over? No moving. Okay. That would just be a field you work on from now on then. That's Juan's field. It shall not get touched unless you plant it. You play many baseball games on that grass field? What was next to it? I mean, it wasn't a dairy in real life. I don't think. Is it another house? Just trying to get off of this field now. There. 1 tire track over there, but I mean, that's better than I could have done. I won't scrap your childhood. I mean, I wanna fix your childhood, not screw it up. It's interesting. I see a plow texture farther out and then a cedar texture farther in. Or not a plow, a planter. The lines are slightly different farther out. Interesting. Ah, yeah. I don't know if alfalfa is worth doing. But you could, yeah. With school, when, where the dairy is. So you might actually make more money just keeping it grass over alfalfa, honestly. You only make like $22 off of that. And $49 off of grass. I don't know if there's anything else you could do, but not making much money with that. They'll make more money off of it being a rye field. Maybe you just need to make the field one row smaller. 1 headline smaller. I forgot about the other collectible. I was looking at the houses and go, did I check that house? Did I check that house? Find 5 more. I mean 6 right now, but I know where 1 is. Just where are the rest of them? Doing Iron Thunder, you probably put them like in a tree somewhere. Hey Gold Gaming, how's it going? Welcome in. This should be a grass field. Could you make it like a small goat or cow field with green pastures for them to eat the grass? And then you would just have to feed them in winter. Hey Ghost Boy, welcome in. How's it going? It'd be cool to make like the backyard like a meadow that animals eat, but you have to pick sheep, goats, or cows. Even though you could do chickens too, and I asked you if you want to plant meadow, which is hilarious because they don't eat grass and it doesn't make a difference, but the game does that for you. Really wish we could put multiple animals in one pen. It would be really cool. I know you can do sheep and goats, mentioned, but if you could have like a hobby farm mix or a pet farm mix of animals in one pen. Have all the different triggers or whatever you need for feed troughs, or that would be kind of cool. Email. The game on your Steam wish list is on sale. Oh, don't tell me that. I don't need to know a game is on sale. Oh, halfway done with this field. Not too bad. Oh, since this field wasn't plowed, only edge was plowed, we're gonna get weeds on this field then. So we should technically put a weeder over this. I don't know if precision farming, if you have to do it right away or if it doesn't matter anymore. Hey, Michael. I hope it's not a Monday, Michael. Does it feel like a Monday? Everybody wants it to be Friday, not a Monday. Go in the opposite direction. No, you have to go in the good direction. Go the opposite direction. Which means Friday. Still not the right day of the week, but you're better off saying Friday, Saturday. I might just kick you out of here if you say Happy Monday. How dare you? Especially over here in Canada, we have a long weekend. We have a holiday on Monday, so most of us get extra days off, and we don't want to just skip that whole nice long weekend. It does look like it's gonna rain most of our long weekend, but I'm kinda okay with that. Like, I would have rather went out, but at the same time, it's when everybody goes camping for the first time, and if it's kind of dry, then you get forest fires, so kinda okay with it being a rainy weekend, because, I mean, prolongs forest fire season a little bit longer. But at the same time, I would have liked to go out in good weather. I don't know if it's a holiday. Hey, what is the best holiday besides payday? Curious what you guys would say. What is your favorite holiday that you look forward to every year?
Dust of the miles on my shoulders heavy. Eyes on the horizon, blurred but ready. Heartbeat sync with the engines roar. Feel like I'm new, but the same as before. Cracks in the road like a light in my face. Long journey taught me patience and grace.
Oh, so light. Saw something red. I was like, is that a collectible? I think I've checked this building already. But now I have to look at it again. It'd be kind of cool if I could pick that stuff up. You really have to be careful because he sneaks them onto the side of things. Oh, okay, finish this field. Just saw something red and I had to go check it out. Independence Day. I thought for sure you would say that, for sure. That's like a big thing. Hey Fox Girl, better safe than sorry. How's it going today? Oh, Michael, sometimes your comments make me think that I'm like younger than you and that I don't know things already. Busy. Hopefully it's a good type of busy and not silly, stupid kind of busy where you can't catch your breath type of busy. I was like, I think I'm not quite double your age, but I'm almost there, Michael. There's not much you could say that would shock me that I don't already know. Oh, stupid busy. Oh no. Well, hopefully that doesn't last long for you. Hopefully you get some relief and some rest on the weekend. Okay. Yeah, this road, that road, and then the headlands in the end. I'm debating if I'll have enough seed to do other field without buying more. Debatable. I think the other field is about the same size. Michael, that's uncalled for. I don't like that word. You better retract that message and find a different word. Thank you. Well, is that a very proper word to be using? Ooh, 15, 17, 19, 22, and 25. I got into it right before 17 came out. 15 was on sale, so I had very little hours put into it. But I have many hours put into the rest of them. So this is my 5th one, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, 15, 17, 19, 22. I want to say 25. I know it's buggy, but it's quite a bit of stuff I wanted in it. If they would just fix the bugs. Other than that, 22 is pretty decent. Still play 22 occasionally, here and there. Not as much, but occasionally. Didn't want to drive in their field. So no. Go to the other end. Yep, the weather, yep. We played, what was it? Riverbend Springs, and we had 3 tornadoes in one day. That was absolutely crazy. Oh, it's not turned on. Back it up. And do you play Farming Sim? 95 for you today, Michael. And you walked 11 miles total. Yeah, you walk quite a bit in your job. Oh yeah, don't drop your phone. Do not recommend. Ah, you did 20 for a bit. Yeah, I really didn't get into or own any of the mobile versions or other versions like that. I want to take a look at the next field. How much bigger or smaller is that? It's a little bit bigger, so I should fill up on seed. And that took quite a bit. Environmental score is up to 60, so now it says our sell price is increased by 3%. Yay! Weed control, we can get that a little bit higher. And fertilizing, lime is apparently the one we're struggling with. I'll back up. Okay, let's go to the store quickly. So I know I'm gonna definitely need. I might be okay on fertilizer, but more seed for sure. You wanted to wait and see before you bought 25? Oh, on a weather-based sim for farming sim. Okay. Drive on the road. Don't read. Okay. Sounds good, Michael. I know FS25 has a mod out for realistic weather. I haven't played with it yet. It's my to-do list for my single-player game. So I play on Gnadenthal here, Juan. I have the Elma map. It won't let me slide to fertilizer. That's weird. Played the Asian version of the map for a bit. I played Riverhead Springs for a bit. And then I have the forestry map I do for single player or New Frontier. Honestly, the tornado hasn't gone through our fields yet. They were in the village. When we get hail, that usually does the most damage. So that does affect your fields. There's a tornado in July, apparently. But yeah, when we get hail instead of rain, the hail will actually do a lot more damage than a tornado will. We've been testing it out when we get hail to not be around our fields, but the hail likes to spawn where you are. So as long as you just map to the other side of the map during that, it might get your fields a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, that's what I have to watch out for more than anything is the hail damage. Oh, coyotes BRB as well. We had 3 tornadoes at one time, and then I've had 1 tornado on the Asia map, and none of them went through our own fields, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? Thunderstorms, you get dry, catch on fire, yep. I know they did that firefighter DLC last year for 22. Not last year, but last Farm Sim. And maybe that mimicked that sort of. I never played with it to know. So we're going to put mustard. Another new crop for this map. Mustard is a pretty big thing in the prairies. Canada grows a lot of beer mustard. Oh, what map? I like to have different themes on each map. This map has so many custom crops. So you have alfalfa, buckwheat, clover, flax, lavender, lentils, millet, mustard, poppy, spelt, and rye, treacle. So this map has it all, really. I really like the lavender. I haven't done that myself. And I would say like a poppy would be kind of cool. Clover, yep. Any of the like flowering, beautiful. I would like that. I just did some flax, which is like a blue flower. A blue field. I don't mind cotton. I want to focus on that in my single player. You just need to make sure you have the harvester or the mod that lets you do like empty unfinished bales if they're not 100%. There's one harvester that won't let you without a mod. I like cotton. And Elma, I'm doing a lot of corn, but they do like popcorn factory and stuff on that map. And I love popcorn, so for me it really depends on what I'm trying to do for productions and go from there. But this map, I'm really excited about all the different crops. Yeah, no cotton in Manitoba. I think it's planted over here though. I like the rice. Doing rice is really cool. I like that. I don't mind the other new crops like the spinach and green beans and peas and stuff, but it's time consuming. I like to do production, so I really like just trying to figure out what crops I need for a production. And no rice in Manitoba either. Juan is just telling me no to everything. I wish you can make it so it's not an option at all. What's this one? Yeah, see lots of cotton right now. There's lots of cotton on this. I think somebody said you do have cotton in one small plantation area up by Steinbach or Winnipeg. I can't remember what Joey said. I think it was Joey. But I kind of wish Iron Thunder could be like, it's not even a choice to plant it. But I guess that might screw up people's productions. I did notice he put like the smallest little forestry of trees in here at 102. There's like 10 trees in here to cut down. For forestry. It was really funny when I saw it. That's kind of where the collectible is, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I did not turn that on. Like, weeds are not disappearing. Go. GPS. Or cruise control. One of you. There we go. Having problems with cruise control for sure. I've noticed today when I was playing, it just stops. You have cruise control going and it just goes and goes and slows down and the tractor stops. And I didn't nudge it, I didn't do anything, and I'm not sure if it's a new update problem. Sometimes it randomly stops. More sirens. There's lots of sirens going on today. I can mark this off my list that we did mustard, flax, and rye. I think I should have plenty of fertilizer. Looking at that, I'm like, it's kind of low. I think we should be okay.
Got my fingers on cold, still no peace in my mind. Only capping out in the water, real tough find. Sipping black coffee, it's a bit of dark love. Shotgun by my side, feel like a love.
A bit quieter of a stream today. Don't know if it's the map or time of day. Still shows that 5 people are watching with 8 likes, and that's appreciated. I think I want to work on getting my single player game caught up. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm really behind on adding mods. So I want to kind of get that set up to stream that as well. Much as I like doing Elma, I'm like, I want to do a couple other games, other maps as well. Time for first supper. Definitely starting to get hungry. I didn't have much about lunch and I didn't have breakfast, so definitely hungry. I mean, I don't really feel hunger nowadays, but today I feel hungry. I was actually trying to eat a little bit of popcorn before I started streaming, and that's what went down the wrong airway. It was a piece of popcorn. This might not work. That's really jittery.
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFM Creek.
So what is for first supper today, Coyote? Now that you brought up food. A peanut butter honey sandwich. Juan eats quite a bit of peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Well, not quite a bit, but the weeks I'm not with him, he gets a couple of those. Ooh, spaghetti for second set. Yeah, those two things probably don't go together, so good thing you have them separated. I like spaghetti, but last time I made it, I had not quite an allergic reaction, but kinda some sort of reaction to the tomato sauce. And I don't know why. I don't know if there's a certain spice or something in it that bothers me. So I have to rethink spaghetti sauce before I have it again. Juan and I tried, not a new, but like new to us pizza place that finally did not give me heartburn from the pizza sauce. So I want to try that again. Yeah, homemade sauce is always the best, but yeah. The sad part is it's been so long I don't remember what sauce brand it was to avoid next time, so I very well probably will buy the same one and get the same reaction all over again.
Dusty wood floor, boots stomping loud, lights flicker, dim, seedy talking crowd. Bartender serves up regret on ice, whiskey spilled secrets hid nothing nice. Neon buzz making shadows dance, young lovers lost in a reckless trance. Old jukebox plays some heartache tunes, thick smoke lingering beneath the moon. This old bar, my sanctuary. Life out there too damn scary. Here I find my peace and war.
I really like the river. Or is it a creek? I think it's a river. That winds its way, sneaks through the fields. Maybe it's a creek. I don't know. Maybe Juan could tell me.
Around faces etched in grime, life traced hard in the lines of time. Mirrors cracked, reflections true. This bar binding the lost and blue.
I have a decision here to make. When do I do this part?
Stained jokes, something to say. Outlaws, winners, all come same. Living hard, no shame in the game. This old bar, my sanctuary.
GPS wants me to stop there, but why not make a straight line here at GPS? Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Trying to figure out, yeah, over here where to start again. Hey, GPS, wake up. Cruise control, I mean. One of you, wake up. 28% left in fertilizer. Keep an eye on it, but we should barely have enough if the rate is going down. Kinda curious why I couldn't choose between fertilizer and seed at the store though. Kind of surprised we didn't summon a moose with all our talk about food. Don't let drive over the ditch. I should have turned around sooner. It's just really pretty, the river creek. Kind of foggy. I think the fog is much better on Gnadenthal than the Asia map. It's pretty thick in other maps. Here it's just lightly there. I don't know if Giants patched that or Iron Thunder coded it differently, but it's really nice. Not overdone. How do you sell your crops? What do you mean by that? We still have beginner equipment down here. So we just use a tractor and a small trailer. But this map is a little bit different. You have to use... Let's just visit our field here. Here you have auger bins, and you have to have pipes to get it into there. And then you have to use the red one to get it out. You can't just fill it up regularly without these. So that goes into your trailer. It's a little bit different for this map. Now that we're here, I'm gonna attempt to go find that collectible, if I can remember where it was. What's visible? Or one of these houses. So, yeah, this one here. Like I saw the red. Gotta get up there to get the red dot. See if this works or if I have to play around with it a bit more. Nope. Yeah, I know you're bugged up. Okay, may have to back away a little bit. Takes a little bit of work to do it when you're by yourself. Oh, too close to the roof still. Need somebody else in here to lift me up as I jump in. Oh, gotta turn the tractor off. Okay. Nope. Oh, so close. Okay.
Nobody demanding
Yep, there's mods to enhance weather. Yep, there's definitely a mod out for that. It's on my to-do list to test it out. Oh, there we go. Jump and collect. 5 to go. Okay. I'm surprised I could get that by myself, because that did take some work. Now the rest of them, I have no clue where the other 5 are. I have looked around here, I didn't see any of. Yeah, thanks for hopping in and chatting for a bit, Fox Girl. Hope you have the rest of your evening well and things slow down for you. No, I did not say drive into the water. That's not what I said at all there. Nice try. Sounds good. I'm not sure what time the stream will be tomorrow. I don't know if Juan's doing a stream or if he'll be home too late and then I have to do a stream. Or I mean, James might even stream. You never know. I'll have to figure that out. Be a stream tomorrow, but who knows what time. Small little section here that needs to be done. Okay, now we have to turn around and do all these headlands or end rows or whatever you want to call them. Problem is, you have to be careful because fertilizer goes down still on parts you've already done. To be a little bit more careful how much overlap you have. Turn around here without going crazy and jackknifing? Nope. Michael's back. Welcome back, Michael. Did he go get food too? Howdy was talking about food, so I wonder if you were getting food too. Definitely hungry. I wonder if I can stream another half hour or not. Don't know what I'm having for dinner. I gotta figure that out still. I meant to make some hard-boiled eggs. I haven't done that. No food? Okay. Missing out on food. Okay, we have to get over and do this one. I don't know why I did this. Now I'm gonna be messed up. I wish you had a way to turn just the fertilizer off. You don't get food. Hey Kieran, we're talking about food. You wanna talk about food? Hey right family, how's it going? Hope things are going well for you. Yes, food. Like, I know I got my food friend here. I got nothing but food. One of those days where I'm like, I'm hungry, but don't know what to make for dinner. Well, I kind of have to do this line. I don't want to, but I didn't get enough of it on the other way. Oh, Michael, what are we gonna do with you? Yeah, they're really salty. Damn, oh no. Yeah. That's icky indeed. I have been on this kick lately. When I go on the road with Juan, I'll do like a deli bun with ham, and then I'll cut up like, I don't know, 1 or 2 baby cucumbers, depends on the size, and then I put that in there. I put a lot of fresh cracked black pepper, and then for my sauce I have the red roasted pepper hummus, and that's what I've been eating for lunches lately. I'm just on this kick where it just tastes so good. It'd be better if I start the other way. Let's do that. Let's see. Rice, tomato, mixed it with the ham. Yeah, there's the rice. Yeah, would mellow it out, and tomato as well. Good you were able to fix it instead of it being a waste. Fine with cucumbers that I do. You know how we naturally like salt on cucumbers. And it's a really good way to even out the saltiness of my ham as well. Just a little bit. I didn't do. Getting a little bit tricky to do without leaving tire tracks where I've already been, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, now we can back it up and finish this line, and then we should be done, I think. Oh, yeah, there's always a way to fix. Well, 90% of the time. There's been one or two meals, not many, one or two, where I was like, there's no way to fix that. But most of the time. I don't waste a lot of food, thankfully, for us. I have this problem lately where I don't really like ground beef nowadays. And Juan still likes ground beef, so I keep trying to have it in different meals for me. I don't know. Even having it like in tacos and stuff is hard for me nowadays. I just can't find a way to like ground beef anymore. A little bit you didn't do there, I saw that. Yep, exactly what it is, yep. Maybe you need that, Michael. Maybe you need that. That'd be a lesson for you. Haha. Oh, he's well aware of that, Karen. He's just being typical Michael. Sure, I got the whole field. I think I got the whole field. Wait, it's easier just to look this way. Did it really only do one tram line like that? That's bizarre. Oh well. Weird. Can we go back to the shop area to repair this? Might as well build part of it next time. I don't know. I don't even know if that's what you can blame it on, Karen. You would have better luck blaming it on the Texas weather and the heat. You don't know either. I don't know if it's the Texas air or it's just the heat. It's pretty hot down there. Surprised he hasn't told you his weather yet.
Just kicks up as the music plays on hard days. country song. Girls dancing wild in the heat of the flame. Cold beer in the hand, ain't no shame in the game.
Yeah, I saw that. We have friends and family over there. Yes, they do. We actually sent firefighters over there from BC. I saw that. Oh, come on. See, it won't let me do fertilizer. And then it won't let me fill it again afterwards. I have to buy fertilizer the other way. And I don't get why that's spiked up that way. Yeah, I've tried that. It's interesting because you can fill it with fertilizer with like a fertilizer spreader, but the seed or fertilizer mix, it doesn't matter which way you go. Let me have a pressure washer back home we can bring this back to. And I'm not sure if I can put one more thing of fertilizer in it, but at least this way it's kind of filled in case we run out of money. Next time it will be kind of filled. Awesome. I'm doing pretty good with likes today. A little bit quiet with our viewers, but definitely think they're either busy or they don't like the map as much. I don't know. That friendly Canadian map would get people.
Come to mi familia, now serving, how you say, breakfast, poniendo mis huevos en tu boca.
I wonder if Juan wants this parked back in the shed or if he wants it parked outside the shed.
Se habla español.
That looks clean. I still see dirt. I like the water droplets. It's always kind of cool. Someone would tell me that Juan would want this to be parked outside now that it's been used. So all the other equipment's outside. I want to organize it a little bit. See, just go inside. Huh? See, this is how I tell if Juan's still around. You don't wash your equipment? You still haven't learned Kiram? Oh. How do you know it's been repaired?
inside. Never reaching no matter how I try. Trading pain for a faded hope. Tied up tight in this endless road. Always better, always brighter. Never wrong, never lighter. Seeking dreams on the other side. Chasing ghosts of the creative tides.
Don't we have a planter as well, or just a cedar? I can't remember. So I noticed those auger belts or pipes move by themselves, and a cultivator moved. Certainly is moved by themselves. Don't get why. Do we have small weeder, or is that just a big weeder? I don't know. Juan probably knows, but I'll figure it out. Probably the other direction. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I wish I could sort these how I want it. Like hide categories. That would be really cool. Be like hide bikes, hide this, hide that. Like if you don't want to see it, just hide it. Why am I not seeing what I want to see? Okay. Weeders. There we go. So that is a weeder. It's pretty big. Wait, do you have horsepower on you? No. Darn it. I think we put it in our vehicle licensing. I don't know if you saw this, Karen, but this is kind of how I organized our license plates. We put either their width or the horsepower in the license plate, so we know just at a glance. Not everything has a license plate, sadly, so you can't do it to everything. But you can go up here and be like, oh, the fertilizer is 42 meters wide, 24 meters wide. This requires 240 horsepower. Kind of makes it easier. But certain things don't have a license plate. Yeah, this one does not tell us. 15.3. So that requires 250 horsepower. Okay. Don't think that one can have a license plate. I really like how organized the farm feels with license plates like that. Oh great, I gotta use this big weeder in that small field. Oh, this should be entertaining. I think there should be a good pasture for animals. What I think. Oh, I really can't get through. Oh. See if this makes it different or not. I know it didn't if it's 25 before precision farming, but I'm not sure since installing precision farming if it makes a difference or not.
Of a long goodbye.
I'll have to wait and see. Is the score going up maybe on the field? Oh, wrong. 70. Oh, it went up to 63. So it must be making a difference. I wish you could see individual scores. You can kind of only hover between the two. 16.9. We'll see if that goes up or not. I think that's what I would do personally, Juan. Let's make this into like an animal pasture. They eat the grass. I always had some kind of farm animal.
Used to have a truck that shined like new. Drove it down roads with a youthful view. Now it sits there, rusted and still. Testament to a heart that's lost its will. Taking chances wild. Life of crime caused dealt in fire. Rolling dice with fate burning higher. Prison bars.
Back up a little bit.
Freedom in chaos, pleasure in pain.
Make sure we get this last end row here. Kind of driven over it a few times, but nothing like missing a little bit of the weeds. You like the license plate idea? Yeah. It makes it a lot easier with how the vehicle menu is set up now to see what you own and all that. Takes a little bit to go through all the equipment and set it up, but it's handy. Take a look here. I wish it would tell you the numbers for the field. Like, that there's another way to see exact percentage. Like, you just be like, it's kind of halfway, but not. pH, nitrogen yield. And that just tells you all that. Okay, maybe here? Nope. It doesn't tell you. I wish I could see a percentage for that to actually know if it would go up or not if I did this right now. So I might just have to run and do this next month. It's hard to know. Yeah, it has to load all the shader caches again. That's me. Something I have to do later. Is it a buggy if I go in there? Looks like I get about another 15 minutes of streaming and then I'll redirect to somebody. And I'll get some much deserved nutrients. Are you streaming tonight at all, Kieran? Trying to decide who to redirect to. Moose? There's a moose. You're watching The Outsiders, so you want to say hi. Well, appreciate that, Moose. The band concert tomorrow. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully that's a lot of fun. Oh, Dark Heart, Jungle Dance, Wicked, and Great Locomotive Chase. That sounds like some good songs there. And you put on your medals on your blazer, awesome. Have fun with that movie. Enjoy. I don't think I've watched it, but maybe I have. I don't know. You don't like the jungle dances? Ah, yeah, battery died, Kieran. Are you streaming tonight at all? Ah, you will. Probably not in 10-15 minutes though. Probably later. At 9? Yeah. Much later. That's fine. I'll find somebody to redirect to in 10 minutes. There's probably lots of people streaming tonight. Sometimes there's too many people to choose from. My Fitbit gets mad at me. He's like, you're not walking. Remember to move. I know I'm streaming. I can wait. What I need is one of those like, oh, I don't know the word for it. Like you're pedaling underneath your desk, like a little, feels like you're bike pedaling, but you're not. Need something like that. That might make my Fitbit happy. Ah, you're doing the oilseed radish? I know you have to do it through the winter months, at least through February for it to count. But I wasn't sure if it was worth the money and the time. Like, to only get a couple $100. Wasn't quite sure it was worth it.
Echo through empty streets, rusty trucks abandoned, weary hearts missing beats. The bars closed down, that neon light won't
Yeah. The costs of repairing the machines, the tractor, the cost of seed, and the time it takes to seed the fields, and then reseed them again. And the seed cost is worth it. Yeah, you'll have to let me know if that works out, because I'm like, the bigger the fields you have to do oil seed on it, don't know. It's a no-go for me until I actually know if it's worth it. Hey Gravy, how's it going? I know, you're like, just one day you'll call me Grave. I'm like, nope, it will forever be Gravy. Forever and ever. Doing good, that's good to hear. Anything new and interesting and exciting? Oh, I forgot to lower the weeder. No, nothing. Oh, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's why things are good, is there's nothing too exciting going on. Yeah, I'll let you become the expert, Karen. For me, I just kind of did the math in my head and was like, I don't think it'll be worth it. You have to pay me a lot more to make it worth all that. I am kind of curious how much you would get paid for something like that in real life. I doubt most of them get paid for it. It's just something you do. Are you having any other issues with precision farming though, Karen? I just had a contract that I wouldn't finish because of those silly tram lines you can't turn off. I know there's a trick around it, but you have to really know what cultivator does deep cultivation. It's hard to know at a glance. I almost have to do a test map, hook up to each cultivator and make notes of it. Still have a small amount of mud from Easter on your legs? What kind of mud have you been hanging out in? Yeah, lime is definitely an issue, yeah. So it takes 3 harvests to field. I've kinda, I don't know, like Juan did lime I think on these fields. Can't recall. I was kinda watching DJ Gohan's stream that you were talking about. I kind of know he had very little problems with most of it, and certain other aspects he had issues. I'm like, we all had different issues. The same stuff. Yep, I saw him mention that one, but yeah, we don't play with that, so we're fine with it on our maps. That auger pipe was not there. It moved itself all the way back. I'm just gonna leave it there because it's gonna move there if I move it again. Yeah, I hope we get an update sooner than later. From what I heard, the very first precision farming that certain people got to test out wasn't even playable, basically. It's kind of embarrassment. And they came up with this one. So it feels like there's some very obvious things that they would have been like, yeah, this can't be released at all until we figure it out. But figuring out what cultivators do deep cultivation is probably the next thing I'd look up. That way I know for contracts which one to take and not take. So it tells you which ones are shallow, but it doesn't necessarily tell you which ones do deep cultivation. You just have to use it and see if there's a work mode for it. I don't know if you were watching the other day when I had a contract. They wanted me to use herbicide on a field that was withered already. And that one confused me as well. Oh, cultivating confuses you? Between the shallow and the deep cultivation or something else? In game, there's not much of a difference. In real life, there is. In game, one makes a seedbed and one just says cultivated state, but even on the seedbed, you can seed, obviously. So it doesn't make too much of a difference. The tram lines, you need a deep cultivator, though, to go through them. I don't know if it makes deep cultivation would bring up more rocks and more weeds, I think, in theory. But I don't know if it does in game. Shallow will give you a higher precision farming. Like, it's like direct seeding almost, right? Only the top layer is getting touched. But if you want to get rid of those tram lines, you need to do a deep cultivation, which I think will lower your precision farming score on your own field. That's at least my understanding of it.
When my father opened Central Cafe 30 years ago, he cared about only one thing, making a great cup of coffee. Sure, we may take a little longer to brew, and we may not call it fancy names, but I guess we just care a little more. And that's why our coffee is still home brewed from the finest beans we can muster. Yes, Central Cafe
It's after 6 o'clock here. I am watching the time. I'm that much of a mood for food. Time to redirect you guys to somebody so I can eat. Yeah, plows are really bad. Like I say, kind of like deep cultivation. You're moving the soil and the nutrients too much. So I think the guide here. Does it tell you? Yeah, tillage, deep tillage like plowing brings a weeds near the soil surface and makes it easier to erode. So plowing gets 0 points. Shallow tillage is basically 5 points, and basically direct seeding is 10 points. So basically, find a seeder that does direct seeding. Is basically what it is saying, without saying it. Gravy, you have 99 views, but 11 subs. Yeah, well, welcome to YouTube. Where nobody subs. It's hard to get subscribers. People watch it, but hardly sub. Who are we redirecting to today? Oh, let's go over here. I don't know if Whiskey's gonna be streaming for much longer, but oh yeah, he just started a half hour ago. He's playing SnowRunner, but go say hi to Whiskey. Show him some love over there. Like I say, I don't know what time the stream is tomorrow and who's doing the stream. I'll figure that out, but there'll be one at some point tomorrow. Adios for now.